We're in Kingston. We just got here.
It takes about 8.5 hours in a vehicle with myself and 3 other gentlemen. And not exactly a comfortable ride, but we're here nonetheless after a little bit of a trek.
It's not so bad. We're a little hard on Brad sometimes. We make fun of him a little bit, but it's all in good fun.
There's myself, EJ Harnden, second Ryan Harnden beat Scott Seabrook, and our skip Brad Jacobs, and we're here safe and sound.
I did not want to get out of bed. I don't think any of us wanted to get out of bed this morning. It was, it takes a toll on your body just sitting in the vehicle for that long. You know, you get out, you got to stretch, and then going to bed felt good. Waking up was a little rough.
It's a glorious day. Grand Slam of curling. Can't wait.
I'll have some breakfast in the morning, practice at 1 o'clock, and then probably a little workout or something like that. And then dinner, and then we play Kevin Martin.
We love the game. Plain and simple. We've been doing it since we were kids, and you know, we've always dreamed about playing on the World Curling Tour and playing against the best teams in the world, and hopefully becoming one day. So yeah, it's all worth it playing these guys and coming out on tour. We practice on sheet C and sheet E. We've got a total of 3 games on both of those sheets. So it was important to see what the rocks are doing and get a hold of the rocks and make sure we're not throwing any bad ones or give the bad ones to the lead anyways.
We're really busy actually with work. We all work full time with curling to get prepared for this tournaments. We try to get in as many practices as possible throughout the week.
We're gonna head back to the hotel, probably go for a little workout because we don't want to get into bed right now and fall asleep. That's bad. So we're gonna try to keep busy, probably a little workout, relax, go and eat supper, and then come here for our 7:30 game tonight.
We're used to the long drives. Honestly, it's nothing to us now. We came in the gym here today, we're getting our legs ready to go for the next game. We're getting loose. Our condition is pretty excellent, I must say. We have a great personal trainer back home, and he's got us on an awesome program. The take on fitness has come a long way in this game, I think. Overall, it's great. It gets us through a long week, such as like a Brier or even these slams or Canada Cup, stuff like that, and allows us to have more energy, and our sweeping's more powerful, and just gets us through a long week.
You know, it's a lot of fun. A lot of the guys on tour, we all pretty well get along with each other and have a good rapport, and it's just a bunch of guys kind of catching up, joking around, and having a little bit of fun before the seriousness takes place.
Our first game is it's on sheet C. Who it's against doesn't matter. We just need to go out there and play as well as we possibly can and stay as focused as we possibly can and try to make all of our shots.
On sheet C tonight we got defending Olympic champions Team Martin versus the Northern Ontario champions Team Jacobs. We got to play pretty well.
Each game is the same for us, and we need to approach it that way, whether it be, you know, the defending Olympic champion Kevin Martin or any other team. We take them just as serious, obviously, and but at the same time, it's not something that overwhelms us going in.
Team Jacobs was a little disappointed with their performance in the Sioux. I think it was more a home crowd. I think they put a lot of pressure on themselves, but they came a long way. They're getting better every year. They came close to Brier, the first crack they had at it. I think they need to improve on a few things, but they got all the tools. They can make all the shots. I think it's a question of maturity.
There's always, you know, a little bit of a nervous feeling going into any game. I think that's a good thing, but I think there's a difference between being able to control that and letting it control you. And I think we're over that part where, you know, it's another game and it's another big game, and we're ready for it each and every time.
It's a huge win. I mean, coming in first game, now we're 1-0, and we don't have to play Martin anymore. So it's the first time I've beaten him, and I think for Ryan and EJ it's the same thing. So.
We curled pretty well, and it's a good feeling to get your first game out of the way with a win. We normally don't come to events and start off strong, so it's different than usual, but it feels really good. Kind of tired, a little sweaty, but awesome day.
We knew we were in for a long day today, and it has been a long day, and we went out there and performed well and had a good game, so I feel pretty good right now.
It's worth it, you know, it's well worth it to come out and play against the best teams in the world and have success against them, no matter how far you drive, no matter how much money you spend. It's totally worth it, and it feels great now.